Hi, I'm live. Sorry. The dog leashes are all crazy. So I'm coming to you live. I'll post a link to her process and her work in the comments. So she came up with a concept called private aura time. Private aura time, if you know human design, is to do with uh, spend 15 minutes in a place where you have no stimulus, so that you're not reading, you're not listening to a book, you're not watching YouTube, you're not even with your animals, you're not with anyone that can sort of disturb your aura. And what that does is it allows you to decondition ever so lightly and ever so slightly. It allows you to connect your heart and to yourself and to what you really want. And it's really, really powerful. And today, when I was finishing my private aura time, I had the realization that it's a lot like morning pages. So if you know the Julia Cameron morning pages example is, where you wake up, right after you wake up, you write for 3 pages nonstop, front and back, until you're done with 3 pages. And usually with the morning pages process, you don't really get to the meat of what's like behind what's really on your mind until like page 3. And then you just want to keep going. But private aura time works that way too. And so I wanted to hop on here and tell you about it because it can be life changing, especially in these days of constantly consuming, constantly reading, constantly inputs into your life. Um, to try private aura time. And again, private aura time, if you don't know human design has 9, the body graph in human design has 9 centers, and they can either be defined or undefined. Defined as if they're colored in, undefined as if they're white. And the 9 centers are the root, the sacral, the spleen, the solar plexus, the will, the G center, the throat, the ajna, and the heart, and the head or the crown. So each of them correspond to different functions in your life. And this video is not about that. But if you know your human design chart, or you want to go look it up, calculate your chart and see how many undefined centers you have, and do 15 minutes per undefined center. For me, I have 2 undefined centers, so I do 30 minutes a day, thank God, because I don't know that I could do any longer. Now, the next question is, how do you find 30 minutes, or how do you find however many minutes you need to do for private aura time? That's a very personal choice and a very personal thing, because it depends on your life situation, your job situation, if you're taking care of kids, so many different reasons why it's hard to get those 30 minutes or however many minutes of private aura time for yourself. But I want to urge you to try it and give it a shot, give it a fair shake, give it like 30 days, challenge yourself, because it really will give you clarity. You'll really understand what it is that you want and what it is that your heart wants. And that's the only thing worth chasing in this life. So I hope this has been helpful. And again, I'm going to link to Christy's work in the comments because she is just awesome. Thanks. Bye.